there's anything I've picked up on over the years, there's a special bond between host and onlooker. Gathering one's attention's a self-taught art form everyone strives to learn, and life would be pretty boring if nothing ever overtook our curiosity. Cut off your focus and keep you up past your bedtime as they may, distractions are the zesty additives in one of life's most exotic spices. Developers practically marinate their games in said flavor, leading to a ton of surprise thrills and newfound appreciation. I'm after those examples that pilfer our lock on the main objective, often hogging most of the glory, and even becoming the favorite activity. Bonus points if it also diverts us from real-life responsibilities. These are the moments I can't ignore. There's a certain evolutionary advantage to being weird. In no way am I bragging, but ain't nobody gonna watch a non-anthro green bean sit there and smack. If you want the attention, you best have invention. Precisely what Blitz Games hung on their LSD-coded plaque when they first adapted SpongeBob. Oh, have my babies, whoever did this! Making Plankton playable in Creature from the Krusty Krab was like booby-trapping a nice Amazon package with a gag taser. Expected? Nuh-uh. Brilliant? As much as I am corny. He's so good, even SpongeBob and Patrick combined fails to compare. Both chapters dedicated to the side-splitting nano bastard are the best type of roadblocks. I could advance the story and play as the other two, but when you're gifted a freeze ray, and drafted to a war of proportions for the trippiest round of cat and mouse ever, suddenly deep green looking like the best color. Supersized Patty really got the ball rolling early on, but enter Revenge of the Giant Plankton monster. Prepare to melt in your own hype. It's been slow cooking with the box art as a lid, and so worth getting to. Only in Plankton's dreams can he be the 50-foot terror of Bikini Bottom, and living that out's no longer limited to staying one of mine. I see you. Zap! I see you. Zap! I see you. One of the easiest ways to abduct one's attention is to appease their favorite tastes and see if they bite. Want doggo? Throw bacon. Want Logan? Dangle Pokemon in his face. He'll do more than bite. Getting lost in a sea of magical critters wears on me very rarely, but every now and again, a new feature comes along to steal even more of our time. Fuck the Helix fossil! All hail the Dexnav. Ever come across an idea that was so much yes, even Daniel Bryan couldn't scream at it loud enough? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire's Dexnav remains one of the best features added to the main series, if you ask me. The finer details of this thing reveal a ton of functions any peckish pokey perfectionist will lust over. Defeating any certain Pokemon within a given habitat will raise the Dexnav's search level, allowing to hunt native species with special traits you would otherwise have to breed for. Egg moves, hidden abilities, superior IVs, even shinies. Though contrary to breeding, this is way more fun and interesting, and is accessible throughout the entire story. It's the sole reason why my first playthrough of Alpha Sapphire took 3 times longer than the other games. Sure, yeah, I'd love to battle Winona, but there's a dragon dancing, adaptability carrying, perfect IV Corphish I could be catching in Petalburg right this second. So, rain check. Oh, I'm late. I know it'll cheer you up. Have my 97 shitty Corphish. Ooh, you caught them all. And here I thought I was good. Ingenuity is mankind's own superpower. True, we can't fly. We're not super strong, and I'm still miffed we haven't yet channeled meat vision, but through the art of building. Psh, what you got, Justice League? Speaking as a passionate creator myself, distractions are public enemy number 1. So, nice of one certain game to embrace the prospect, only to make the problem worse! Wonder how many of you crave some roasted blocks. I know everybody still talks about Minecraft like it's the candy-coated messiah, but I'm not here to bitch about what's popular. I'm here for a good time. And given creative mode, wow. I can appreciate the thought put into survival mode, but I can't shove away a canvas this blank and big. With the gift of free movement and infinite resources, I feel a special kind of powerful, a peace of mind every artist strives to hold on to. I can make anything, and I will. Flaunt around all the jeers you want. That's an amazing thing to behold. Behind full-time YouTuber and competitive soda chugger, this would probably be my time sink of choice. With the whole world all to myself, it's such an appealing concept, which is why my play sessions within creative mode can reach all-time highs every new go at it. And the sole reason I haven't touched survival mode in literal years. It's the only distraction besides TF2 I have to literally block out to even get a chance at resuming productivity. Says way more than should be allowed. I like surprises. Strolling on into any game and expecting the chum plastered all over the case to be the coolest, that's just too obvious. I fancy getting my heart stolen by an overachieving side character, and that thief resides in Spyro 5. The loose cannon spawn of edgy reboot Barney and his gang of dark gem crusaders makes this hero's tale as fun as riding a blind raptor, bareback. Bird, Sergeant Bird, came close, but that new kid, whew! See this? It's Terra Strongmole. Yeah, I know his name is Blink, but we're just getting started. A Hero's Tale introduces a lot of dungeon crawling to the series, and while Hunter may think he's the baddest ass, you can't top Furry. Blink's missions cross up a search and destroy objective with super tight exploration on a scale grander than every other partner. With high-tech gear I want and a ridiculous phobia of air, this holy moly is an insane piece of work. Laser blasting, wall jumping, bomb throwing, spider punching, whatever it takes to shatter the dark shards of the underground. These are amongst the hardest partner trials this side of Sparks' fractured wing. All the work put into Blink's levels convinces me a game starring just him was likely a beta element. They're gigantic, super fun, shine bright with the pretty polish, and is something I'm glad I need to play twice. But I know I'm in the minority there. I giveth to thee my last fuck. If you blinked, you missed it. Don't be fooled by my spazzy escapades. I am a simple man. When I see kitty, I pets it. When I see new cinema sins upload, I clicks it. When I see Animal Crossing logo, I abandon all my friends, family, responsibility, and hygiene to pursue a trivial life of shaking trees for free shit, selling fruits I steal from neighbors, and talking to furries for all eternity! It's pretty nice. Like Minecraft, Animal Crossing feasts on free time, and it never gets fat. Simulating all the little joys of everyday life, while making it piss easy to do, the singularity's already here. Guess where most of my time's spent? Fishing. Oh my god, the fishing. Nope, not a joke. I carry my rod with pride. That was probably okay to say. You know what they say about fishing? Boring as fuck, wide open for disappointment. Why the balls is this a competitive sport? Bit different here though. Lots of different fish. It pays like a rich Grammy, and you never lose. Hand that over to a sea creature loving and cash hoarding Looney Tune like me. Say goodbye to that life you never had. Seeing one of those little shadows sets me off like a lusty fish fiend. Oh god, what is it? Now I gotta put on 200 pounds, grow fur, strip down to my shoes and say Foggy. They tease you, god damn it! You'll never know what it is until you catch it! Unless it has a fin, in which case I nut. No joke. I once spent 13 hours on Tortimer Island farming whale sharks. I caught 60. Friends? Love life? Who cares? I got the fish! In contrast to the arcades of the 80s and squares of the 70s, the late 90s and their collectathons brainwashed a whole generation into pack-ratting all but the fucking ground. Manifest Destiny entailed hoarding a bunch of random crap. What this be? What that be? Oh fuck, almost died for that. But I must have shiny! It grows on ya. Too well in my case. There's this one game that triggers my inner magpie like a mother bitch. Surrender your coins, you yellow fuck. Be still, my Skittles flavored heart. It's only a metal disc. You don't need it. It plays games. Of course you need it, you plebe. Hello, my name's Logan, and I'm a token addict.
Hi, Logan.
My relation with Pac-Man World 2 is pretty hilarious sometimes. A beautiful, fun-loving angel that takes me on an adventure, only to dangle shiny chips of money in front of me. What's the hint? Sick of clingy Minion? You think Klepto Minion's gonna be less crazy? No! These tokens, they torture me! This original Pac-Man OC, do not steal, she lets me play these awesome arcade games, just for finding them. Thus, I compulsively hunt for all 180 of these damn things, with the promise of good rewards and a challenge. Every circle I see now is a token, just begging me to grab it. Been interesting, I'll tell you what. Cold turkey been proving impossible to cut. Get them gold tokens out of my fucking face, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about them gold tokens. Give me the motherfucking gold tokens! Sometimes size truly means squat. Snicker as you may, but I can think about 20 examples right off the top of my head, and only 6 of them are bad jokes. The appeal for games of mini stature are kinda not so mini. You could say Mario makes them too well, like drugs without the consequences. So seeing them turn up in Bowser's body, someone needs help. And that someone's me. God damn the son of a bitch that rented out Bowser's spleen to those carny globins. What we're looking at here is a feverish cluster of endurance trials, split up into 2 rooms of romp. The Cholesterode, on top of sounding really funny, is an arcade-style collection of special attack action sequences, emphasizing the pursuit of high scores. Meanwhile, the Gauntlet reassimilates pivotal threats from the main story, and supercharges them to insane levels in one of the most intense boss rushes you'll ever encounter. Optional rewards aside, it's an excellent extension of the already solid content, and the challenge factor kinda offsets the copy-pasting. There's some valuable practice to be had in here, especially if you struggle with the special attack inputs. That, and it's sickeningly fun, with my favorites being the green shell and jump helmet bits. You'd be dropping dead and jelly if you saw my high scores. And I'll never forget the hell on earth that is the Gauntlets Class 7 trial run. Holy hell, what a rush! This kind of adrenaline belongs in the rump command. If I knew this was what a party inside Bowser meant, fuck man, would have brought champagne. Care about it or not, evolution can be weird. Hard to believe some tiny specks living in ancient oceans developed into terrestrial cave-dwelling primates, then finally into robot-building, YouTube-watching, fanfic-writing, whatever the fuck we are. Interesting to ponder what our Stone Age ancestors did without all the modern variables. So much freedom, no complicated BS. Must have been fun. Oh yeah, it was. Nope. Still not sick of this. You know, I considered a number of different adventure titles for this list. The whole nature of the genre is to explore and chase down whatever the eye fancies. Breath of the Wild's not only the best in this respect, it's overpowering. It's distraction the game. Can you guess who inspired this topic? Given the gargantuan world and next level leeway, it's a never-ending hailstorm of, ooh, what's that?
You
must hurry, Link.
Right. It is my destiny to save Stick! Becky, I got Stick! Let me smash this bokoblin skull. Fuck the rod. Catching my fish like a man. Ooh, pretty dragon. Money, 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 money. I'm hungry again. Oh, baby, work that stem. Skyloft, here I come. Know what they mean by sleeping with the fishes? Everything must be black. Whee! There better be jewels in these. Are Lionel's edible? That's gotta be a Korok. Who's top tier now? You wave dash and fuck. Orange is good. Purple is bad. A boy uses a baton to control winds. A man uses a leaf. Grab some fruit. Fuckers to shoot. Eat my boot. Give me your loot. Man, this place is pretty fucked up. Somebody should do something. Let it be known. Not all distractions are formed from lack of discipline or a meandering soul. Some are not only essential, but also fulfilling. An example everybody can grasp: pets. As someone with multiple adorable kitties, it's a never-ending flow of, please pet me, I'm cute, usually while I'm working. And if they want snuggles, rip productivity. Speaking of which, it's time. Yep, finally get to talk about the beloved Chow Garden. You know, hearing the claims from fans stating that they play in this precious preserve more than the actual action stages smells like bullshit, huh? Nope. They're telling the truth. It can be argued that the effort put in here is pretty comparable. Of course, someone's gonna make a Tamagotchi joke, but that's pretty disrespectful, given the true depth the 3 different Chow Gardens have. The cute little buggers come in a ton of flavors, with a galaxy of customizable stats, skills, and styles. Take good enough care of them, and they'll make it big in the art of foot racing and my favorite, karate. The cutesy features of a pet and depth of a human baby makes this whole thing fun and rewarding. Not to mention, their growth cycle is dependent on the moral alignment of the caretaker. It's also really clever that you get all your resources from the action stages themselves, encouraging everyone to experience the full game. All those hours collecting rings from Pumpkin Hill, all of that goes into Chow Fruit. Eat your blues, Nestor! Your perfect chaos's next Stunt Double! As I've illustrated, the bridge built between intrigue and obsession is rather puny. It only takes a few minor appeals to your specific preferences to get you sprinting straight across. But if you commissioned for the bridge, you gon' need rocket boots. For years I've asked, and now, for even more years, I shall be playing for glory. Here it is, my grandest modern-day pastime and double S-tier time killer. Smash 4 has done so many things right. Left just stopped trying, while chilling backseat behind the beyond legendary roster and the best balance the series has ever seen. The greatly improved online experience proves something of a lasting miracle, now allowing for 1v1 showdowns on hazardless arenas and in almost point-for-point competitive conditions except stage counterpicking. It's amazing to finally have this format accessible from the couch and running well, assuming your internet's not total Duke. It's so distracting. I haven't even finished the event matches I started 28 months ago, and I'm thinking about it whenever I'm working. I want to play it now. It's consumed my brain. But the best part? For Glory embraces the competitive thrills of Smash 4, but remains a casual outlet, making it a playground for all kinds of players. Depends on your kind of luck, I suppose. But save for the occasional lag attack and try-hard mega chode, the folks I find are almost always there for a good time. Some notable examples like Girthquake displaying great plays, and even proving good practice. Even if you're trash, there's plenty of fun, laughs, and personality to go around. With every itch that needs scratching, there's a bitch that needs smashing. I'll be there, every time. This is being Fawful's Minion, off to crash the stock market. For glory!